Begin with word of a settlement agreement in a federal civil rights lawsuit against the city of Akron.
More than 24 people sued the city after they say they were unlawfully arrested during protests after the police killing of Jayland Walker in 2022.
3 News investigator Lena Lai is in the newsroom with our breaking news at this hour. Lena, what have you learned?
Hi, guys. Yes, 3 News Investigates confirms with the city and with the attorneys for the plaintiffs that a settlement deal has been reached. But how much money and the other terms of the settlement are not public yet. As first reported by our partners at Signal Akron, the city is settling the federal civil rights lawsuit filed by 24 people who were arrested during protests in July 2022 following the killing of Jayland Walker by Akron police. The federal complaint accuses then-Mayor Horrigan of enforcing a curfew only 13 minutes after it was announced. It claims officers then began arresting masses of peaceful protesters and bystanders alike, subjecting them to a, quote, vague, overbroad, and unlawful curfew. The suit claims the plaintiffs were then beaten, tear gas, pepper sprayed, or otherwise violently seized in violation of their First Amendment rights. The complaint says some of those arrested were peaceful activists and students just trying to get home, as well as bystanders who had nothing to do with the protests. The city of Akron late this afternoon issued a statement on behalf of Mayor Shamus Malik, who said, quote, after mediation, the City of Akron Law Department recommended that this case be settled based on the potential costs associated with continuing to litigate it. This decision was made with the fiscal responsibility of our taxpayers' hard-earned money in mind, as we take that duty very seriously. Now, also coming up, I pressed the city to tell us how much taxpayer money did the city settle for this lawsuit, but the terms will not be public until a judge signs off on this agreement tomorrow afternoon. Coming up at 5, I'll tell you about a couple of nationally known activists who were part of this lawsuit who were arrested during those days of protests in the summer of 22.
All right, a lot more to talk about on this one. Lena Lai in the newsroom for us. Lena, thanks.